What is up, our fellow Gotham Guardians and Arkham adversaries? It is your boy Trey of the Bat Channel, and we are live once again because we got ghosts coming to town just next week with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the sequel to the film that we are going to be watching today. So, if you don't have Ghostbusters Afterlife, first off, what are you doing with your life? It was an incredible film. If you haven't seen our review on it after the watch party, go check it out. We did a whole breakdown of this incredible movie, this great addition to the franchise, the movie that we were longing for, especially after that one we don't talk about, Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is a true sequel to the original duo that Ivan Reitman did. That's just absolutely amazing film. So, guys, I have in the description how you can watch it. There's no place free, as far as I can tell. So you're either going to have to rent it, which it's like $4, or if you're like me, you already purchased it and you've watched it many, many times. I know I did, especially in theaters. So it is wonderful to see you all. I hope you all are well. Thank you so much. I know we haven't done a lot of shows lately. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Work has been beating me up to where I've just had like zero energy when I got home. And Corey and I are still working out some video editing stuff as he's trying to get into some different software. So bear with us. We'll be, kicking it, rolling it in gear. We have some cool shows coming up for you, especially one that our good friend Orc and Beans and our boy Koj did for us with this whole kind of wrestling Godzilla thing coming on. I love it. It's going to be so dope. I can't wait for you guys to see it as we start to gear up for Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, which just comes out a week after Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So let's make sure we make Ghostbusters Frozen Empire a huge opening weekend film next week. This is a get us hyped, get us all caught up at some point during the year, because it is going to be, as crazy as it sounds, the 40th year anniversary for the first Ghostbusters film. Good God. We're going to be doing a watch party of that to celebrate. I think that's sometime in the summer when we'll be doing that. So more Ghostbusters content will be coming on the channel. So if you are a big Ghostbusters fan, you already know what to do. Smash that like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out the best co-host I could ever ask for. You know him as a super bro, Corey. How's it going, big fella?
Hey, man. How we doing today?
Good, buddy. I'm a little tired because we were shoveling snow this morning. Colorado had a big snowmageddon.
No,
you didn't get a lot?
I didn't get any, buddy.
You didn't get any?
No.
Dude, it was insane, the amount of snow we got. Literally, like, you couldn't get our car out. Like, no way could you drive through. There was, like, at least a 4-foot snow wall covering our car. So we had to, like, dig it out. It was rough. Oh, hurtful, Corey. Hurtful.
Big job sucks. Yeah, it's snowing too much. What else are you going to complain about today, Trey? We're watching Ghostbusters.
That's the one thing that's making me super duper happy today. Sarah and I watched the first two just recently to get ready for Frozen Empire. What are you looking forward to most, Corey, with Frozen Empire coming out next week?
The game's back. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, seeing what's going on with the Ghostbusters Afterlife crew, as well as our beloved original crew. So definitely interested in what this Frozen Empire is going to be all about. And I'm hoping, man, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm hoping it. So I'm going to keep putting it out there in the universe. I want Rick Moranis back, man. I want to see a little clip.
Yeah, it would be great to see Rick Moranis back. I mean, I hope he's well, but it would just be the cherry on top for already, like, how we felt about Afterlife. It was amazing. It was, as we called it during our review, a love letter to Harold Ramis. May he rest in peace. And even Ivan Reitman, man, just absolutely incredible to pass on the torch, right? With Jason, his son, picking it up and doing these last two films. and it really does feel like this is what they always envisioned would be the future of Ghostbusters, is the new franchisees, taking over. And I love that they're able to use kind of what happened in real life, with Ramus now being gone, to kind of use it as his family is picking up, the baton and keeping it going. And that makes me so happy. I love this movie so much. So guys, make sure you're pulling up. Let's go ahead and bring in our guests. We love this dude. We've been doing so much on his channel, having a damn good time. And I appreciate you, the battalion, hanging out with us over on his channel while we've been MIA for a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, our boy Koj. How's it going, Koj?
Hey, it's going good. I love you guys. I'm glad
to
have you guys on my channel and give some Bat channel love there and keep you guys, available to the people.
Yes, if it wasn't for Koj, we would be completely missing in action. So thank you you've introduced us to a lot of great movies lately, like Super Sentai the show. You've introduced us to Along with the Gods, and you and Corey watched something last night that I unfortunately didn't get to join, but can you tell us a little bit about that, Corey? What was that like for you, seeing this other film?
Dude, it was so awesome, man. Like I kind of talked about last night with Koj that I learned something about Koj last night. One of his favorite markets is the Korean market for films and stuff like that. Yeah. It was another Korean film last night too. It was called The Man from Nowhere, excuse me. The Man from Nowhere. And it was another really cool kind of police, mafia, sleeping dogs, all kind of mixed into one with some awesome, Batman, Dark Knight, BVS style references and such like that as well. So you could see that the guy was definitely, potentially a fan of that as well. The shots and scenery was fantastic, and man, it was just a fun, deep movie. Had definitely a big kind of message behind it as well. It had some deep stuff as well, with nods to just based the movie. What's that?
The Dark Knight?
No. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. There was definitely nods to as well. So it was just a really good movie. So shout out to everybody who joined us last night. Huge shout out to Beyond the Night, Trevor H, and it was a blast.
Total replay value. So if you miss it, you can always queue it up and watch it anytime, just like any of you guys' ones.
And I believe it's on Netflix, right, for people to watch. So there you guys go. Another great way to engage with all the stuff that Netflix has going on. I'm definitely going to do it after, because I was bummed that I couldn't watch it. I wanted to, when I got back from the dentist, I wanted to check out the end, but I figured you guys would be talking about spoilers, and I didn't want none of that. So
you definitely want to see it from beginning to end. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Oh, The Crow. It had like vibes of The Crow because of the cruelty of the criminals and how he's a vigilante and just taking them out, working up the ladder.
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Yeah. Yes, Warehouse brutal too, with more gore, John Wick style.
Some seriousness vibes from like Sound of Freedom style of as well, with children being attacked and everything like that too. So it hit like at all the heartstrings and everything like that, and had a good ending as well too. I actually rated it pretty well, Trey. You'll have to check it out. It's on Netflix, so go over there and support Netflix and support that movie because it's awesome on Netflix. That's on Netflix, and looking forward to future ones as well.
Hey, I'm glad.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks like a cool movie just from the trailer that we saw. So guys, make sure you go over and check out Koj's show for that watch party. We're continuing to do the Super Sentais, I think every Tuesday now, right?
Yeah, they premiere every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. See, all the cool content. We're always around. We're just doing other places and stuff like that. So you already know what to do. And I see Red Hooded Outlaw coming in hot with that $5 super chat saying, "Happy on the night." I do. Thanks for reminding me. I'm a man of my word. Trey has popcorn today. I'm confused. What's that about?
So, Beyond the Night said at Reddit Hood Outlaw, don't you owe TVC a super chat? And Beyond the Night said, I do. Thanks for reminding me. I am a man of my word. Hashtag Trey has popcorn today. So basically, I know there was some jokes and some talks during the Along with the Gods watch party that got Red Hood Outlaw and Beyond the Night kind of going back and forth with each other, and Red Hood Outlaw made a bet that if he had popcorn, that he was going to do a super chat or something like that. So,
was that the day I just had jelly beans?
Yeah, I think you had jelly beans. You jerk.
Well, you should have made your bet today, Red Hood. I do have popcorn today, and to be a little festive, I got some Slimer soda that I just made with ginger ale and food coloring. So tonight's going to be interesting.
That's a good green, man.
Yeah. Oh. And, if you want to go funky like Dan Aykroyd. Oh, you got ginger on it? If you want to go funky like Dan Aykroyd, throw in some Crystal Skull vodka, So, look at that. Oh, my God. That is super green. Yeah, that will do it.
Dude, that wouldn't show up on my camera.
That is slimed.
Dude, that's thick, bro.
Oh my gosh. Well, guys, I hope you are all ready. Let us know in the chat right now. I have some surprises already with, that's a big Twinkie. So hopefully you guys are ready.
Hook them up with a super chat as well.
A super chat. Oh, that's right. Beyond the Night. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, and for losing that bet. I appreciate it. If you want to pick out more weird bets to lose that, give us super chats. I'm more than willing. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much again.
I'm kind of disappointed that you had popcorn today. What you really needed was
According to this morning's sample, it would be a Twinkie 35 feet long, weighing approximately 600 pounds.
That's a big Twinkie.
Big Twinkie.
Oh my gosh. That is such a great. Oh, I love that movie. It's so weird. We talked about the first one, and we'll talk about more when obviously the 40th anniversary comes up. But to me, it's like one of the most fascinating combinations of a movie, right? Like just all the mixtures of genre, from horror to comedy to science fiction, and it's when you. I think like that guy who does the pitch meetings. When you pitch that idea, I think it sounds really weird. I think you kind of go, really? Like, why? Like, I don't think that's going to work. But the cast, the crew, the script, the film is just so freaking good. And the chemistry, that like, it's just one of the most amazing multi-genre films ever, I think. And I give it so much credit. I don't know. What's your guys' initial opinions of the original Ghostbusters before we get started here?
As a kid, it really encouraged you to be literally, I ain't afraid no ghost. Because, like you got bug exterminators, pest exterminators, and all that experts, and now you got one for ghosts, As a kid watching like stuff like scary movies that, I shouldn't be watching, but my father was like, let's watch this. And terrified me, but I was like, no, I'm not scared anymore because the Ghostbusters, they'll get rid of all these ghosts and in the dark places, no problem. And they're a team, uniformed, and I'd say they're an original American Super Sentai in that regard. They have a specific enemy they take out, and they do it, and I like it. And they were funny too, like they had that charm. They're like Ninja Turtles before Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I can see where you say
four
that.
Of them. They have their own speciality against bad guys or saving the day that no one else can do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I like that.
Corey, your thoughts, but man,
I loved it. I was all about the Ghostbusters. I rocked it all. I had was a big fan of the movies. I had the kit. I had my Ecto. I had everything. Like I had the toys. I had the action figures. I I had the hats, the clothes, everything. Like Ghostbusters was a huge portion of my life. Went to Universal Studios all the time, and I always wanted to see the Ghostbusters movie ride type thing. And yeah, absolutely huge fan of Ghostbusters. They were such a cool group of guys, but yet they were kind of, broken and still trying to figure things out, and yet they all come together and they save the world time after time.
And if I may add, I'm a child of the 80s, so my first series or franchise or lore I was like obsessed with was Masters of the Universe. That was like the jam as it was popping in the time, and I was there for the hype, and I had everything. So in the second one, when they're at that party and they're like, "Hey, He-Man, Masters of the Universe," or whatever, and then the Ghostbusters like, "Oh, I love the Ghostbusters more because that was my generation. That was like me." So I was like, "Oh, dude, that's kind of cool and humbling." But I love these guys.
I dig that.
Huge shout out, by the way, to Trevor H. He said, thank you guys for being here. Super chat. $5 super
Double
chat.
G for double ghost. Trevor H, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Good sir. Always appreciate you guys always showing up and hanging out with us for the movies we love. And this is definitely one of them, man. That just, it hit all the feels. And I can't wait. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be a damn good time. We're going to have some good fun.
I haven't seen it. This is my first.
This is gonna be exciting. See,
yeah,
now
it's like
we get
Super
to show
Sentai
Cody
reverse.
something. Yeah. Corey, can you play Trevor H a little something to say thank you for that $5 super chat?
Absolutely. Here you go, Trevor H.
Very handy, I can tell. I bet you like to read a lot too.
Print is dead.
Do you have any hobbies?
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
Like a boss.
Oh my gosh. Harold Ramis, man. Freaking fantastic. Well, my Ghostbuster friends, is everyone ready? We ready to go here?
They ready.
They ready.
They said Proton Packs are charged.
Proton Packs are charged?
Ghostbustin' time.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the Regal Ghost Trap popcorn thing. I'm thinking about getting it. I do have the Ecto one from AMC.
Dude, I want you to get me one too.
You want? All right. I'll see what I can do. I'm excited. I'm so freaking excited. All right, guys, let's not waste no more time. I'm gonna stop the music here so we don't ruin anybody's experience. And here we go. Coming down in 3, 2, 1, play.
Koj hooking us up with the timer. Thank you, Koj.
Boom!
Yeah,
Look at Koj. I need to get one of those. That's brilliant.
Yeah, the retro nerd girl style is genius. Gotta get the stand.
Koj, have you gotten Spirits Unleashed?
Spirits Unleashed?
The video game.
I'm slow on video games because of budget.
No, that's fair. I might send this one to you because it's if you're a Ghostbusters fan, I recommend it to anyone. Because
I was playing the Atari Ghostbusters video game back in the day. The Nintendo one was good too for the NES. I'm down. They also have Ghostbuster skins for Fortnite. I think they'll come out next week to promote the movie. They'll bring them back.
Hey Trey, who composed the music in this one? To this one?
This one was Rob Simonson. Yeah. Obviously, the main Ghostbusters theme is Ray Parker Jr. That everyone knows. I'm not sure if he's doing Frozen Empire. I haven't heard. He nails it though.
Yeah, it has that Indiana Jones, like every music note or melody is there with the action.
Mm. Fun fact. The person who's standing in, because obviously Harold Ramis passed before they began production on this movie, that is Ivan Reitman, Jason's dad,
Yep.
standing in for Harold Ramis.
Oh wow!
And they did, if I heard correctly, they did get permission from the family to do all this. So that was
Good,
very
good.
nice.
I like that. No,
Uh-oh.
that sound effect was almost like Empire Strikes Back when the Millennium Falcon hyperdrive failed.
Mm.
Oh, hmm. Mm. That kid's from Stranger Things, right? The one he was giving the haircut
Yeah,
to.
Finn. Mm-hmm.
That's so cool because in that show they dressed up as Ghostbusters for Halloween.
Yeah. Beyond the Night asking, who is your favorite Ghostbuster? $5 super chat. KJ, let's have you start and then Corey.
I think it's Winston. Is that him? His name?
Yeah, Winston, played by Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, who's in The Crow.
I totally forgot Ernie Hudson is in The Crow.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
I like his delivery of lines. I just like him as an actor all around. He's my guy.
Winston is fantastic, for sure. Man, that's a tough one. I love them all so much, but
Like, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? It is hard.
That one's easy for me. I'm Leonardo all the way on that one.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Because I love each of them so much. Love Bill Murray, love Dan Aykroyd, love Harold Ramis. I think the one that probably fits my personality more is like Dr. Peter Venkman.
Mm.
Just kind of how he acts and everything like that, and some of his like quick one-line jokes and
He was
everything
my
like
favorite in
that.
the cartoon series.
Mm, mm.
The real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Dr. Peter Venkman,
That's
but
fair.
that was a tough one because I love Egon as well.
Mm.
I think growing up, one of my favorite. I think growing up though, I said Winston a lot was my favorite.
Mm.
You, Trey?
Yeah. I always liked Ray Stantz because
Mm.
Dan Aykroyd was just I loved him in SNL and stuff. But like, I mean, Bill Murray, that's tough. I do struggle with the Ghostbusters, because to me, you
They're
can't
perfect
have
together.
one without all of them.
The
Yeah.
other
Um,
can't have one without the.
Mm.
yeah,
Mm. Mm.
let's be honest. They're all great for their own reasons,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the one that needs all the credit in the world is the best Ghostbusters of them all, Louis Tully.
Mm.
Without him, they would have never gotten through all that slime.
Hmm.
um,
It's true.
Plus, he got him out of jail. He's a great lawyer. He's a good friend, great babysitter.
He's a key player.
He's he's definitely the master of keys, and he was once a dog. He's been on both sides. You know, you could say he's the most educated Ghostbusters.
It's a good point.
I'm tempted
Depending
to
on,
stack my books like that now.
depending on what super chat to
no
play
human
for
on
you.
earth would stack their books like this.
Thank you, Beyond the Night. I'm going to give you this one, my friend.
I hate this. I like to torture them.
I like that.
They hate
I like
this.
to torture them. That's right, boys.
I'm curious in the chat though. Who's your favorite Ghostbuster in the chat? They did pick the perfect girl for Egon's granddaughter.
Mm.
Oracle's Clock Tower says Peter Venkman.
Hmm.
Yeah, love that. Team Spangler. That actually kind of surprised me a little bit, Red Hood Outlaw.
Hey.
Who said? Oh, Red Hood said Spangler. Yeah, I would have thought Pete.
Spangler is a close second for me. Ray from Beyond the Night. The Butler says Spangler all the way. The Batman who laughs says Winston. Joker's Wow says Peter. Gary Kelly, Egon. Nine Lives in Hell here. Bill Murray.
Oh, these bumps, yo.
Right. Sugar H with Venkman. Winston from hashtag Restore the Snapverse guy.
Hey.
Baffinax says Do Ray.
She already knows. Yeah. Man, once upon a time, it was a new house every year, new school every year, new friends every year.
Mm.
It's true, for better or worse.
What Enterprise says is he would pick Egon and Ray. Their duo is perfect. Very true. Kaiju Crazy. Craig Rowland says Venkman for me. King Donkey Kong says I'm with Trey. Totally.
Mm. You went to a place to get food and he came in thirsty.
Yep.
Yikes.
Damn. Ooh, I saw the sensor light up.
Mm-hmm.
That was subtle. I like the shots. They're simple, but they're not sloppy. One of my relatives in Sri Lanka, what they do with the almost empty toothpaste things is that they cut them sideways so they get all the toothpaste, but then they rolled them up and then sealed them on top, and then that silver just shined, and they hung them as little teardrops around the tree, and it was just covered with it. It was kind of cool. I was like, whoa. Seeing those bottles, I was like, oh, that took me back. Oh,
Great little tease.
was that in the teasers or trailers?
I
Because that's
think
a good one.
Yeah.
Uncovering the past. Oh, someone's playing chess with you. Make the next move. Yeah, let's go. See, that's a great shot too. Very Evil Dead. Oh man,
I think it was brilliant. It was a good joke.
that was a good one. Yeah, she's got a point. Mhm.
He was such a perfect casting for this movie.
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
The first Paul Rudd movie I ever saw was a made-for-TV film about two figure skaters, and he was one of the leads, figure skaters. It's actually pretty cool. I forgot the name of it.
I'm trying to. For me, it was one of one of the Halloween movies.
Oh, he was in one of those?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was awful. Terrible.
Oh.
It was like Halloween Resurrection, something like that.
Oh.
A movie that we all want to forget. Other than when you watch it, you realize Paul Rudd. Yeah, the dude, like Nine Lives says, he's never aged.
Right. That's true.
Hmm?
Paul Rudd was in Night in the Museum as well. Trying to think what probably the first movie that I remember seeing him in was 40-Year-Old Virgin
Oh yeah,
or
he was in
Anchorman.
that.
Anchorman too.
Yeah, Anchorman guaranteed to work 100% of 85% of the time.
Because I didn't watch Wet Hot American Summer right away.
Oh, I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking suffocated me, Katie.
think man, I feel like my favorite Paul Rudd movie might be Dinner for Schmucks though. Where he's like the lead role, meaning
Mm. Uh, At my work, I measure nerve frequencies of people to make sure they're healthy, and we focus on
oh,
S waves and all that. So I'm like, whoa, this is what I do at work, but with
Hmm.
nervous system. We use the term S waves too and other things.
What they didn't realize is they were actually picking up,
Paranormal.
well, not xenomorphs. What is they? Graboids. Graboids.
Yeah,
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah. There you go.
Tremors, yeah. I just watched all those recently. Love those movies.
Oh, nice. Tremors. For the grandchildren of him, it feels like he's got more of the personality side enhanced, and she's got the sciencey part of him enhanced.
Mm.
Because she's missing the charm that he has, and he's missing the science that he had.
Right, Butler? Tremors are good movies. Bert's the best, man.
He takes it off. Adams. They're both nerds or scientists in their own way.
They kind of mirror the relationship of Ray and Egon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Nine Lives. This music's slapping. They're having fun with the energy and what's going on with the scenes.
Well, it's very similar to what Elmer Bernstein did with the first films.
BSS. Mm-hmm. Wow. I like this location. This kid, his character is acting reminds me of like Ryan Reynolds, like how he delivers the lines, like having fun with it. Every line delivery is different.
Mm.
I actually love this comment by Eric with Super Chat. Super Chat. She says, TBC, your music knowledge is masterful, sir. You should do more soundtrack reactions, please.
Ooh. I agree. I love your knowledge on music, man.
Oh, thank you, guys. That's too kind. Soundtrack reactions. Yeah. God, it's been a minute. I can't remember the last one we did. Was it for the Snyder Cut?
I think it was Snyder Cut.
Or was it? Oh, no. It was Godzilla versus Kong. We did Godzilla's theme and Junkie XL's Kong theme.
agree. That might need to be a series, Trey.
I might. I'll take it into consideration.
Nope,
Thank you,
you're
Arthur.
doing it.
I
Dang,
got
I already
Junkie
played
XL's
the
first
music
album.
one.
What's that?
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, really? The one with all of his like EDM, his kind of club music.
Yeah. It was called Saturday Teenage Kick. I like it, and it was
Yeah.
featured in Blade.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What would you say, Corey? Sorry, I was talking over you.
Trey, if you don't play it, this is going to be true. If you don't do that soundtrack reaction series, this statement is going to be true about you. Thanks, Oracle.
Electronic light show.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
They caused an explosion.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Now you have to do it, Trey.
Oh.
Now you gotta do
Hurtful.
it. Even Beyond the Night seconds it.
Why you guys got to pick on another guy's pickle?
He doesn't do it. Dickless over here.
I like how she's not spooked out. She's like, wait, I want to beat you. What? That was rude.
It was rude.
Like, do better. You're my granddaughter.
What's up, Deladia?
Deladia, what's up, bro? Kya kar hai?
Hey, Talay.
Happy to hear, man. Deladia News. Great series of Snyder fans read comics. That we do.
It is so much fun to use that in the Spirits Unleashed game.
Mm.
You know, it really does. Like, that game just, it really just like embraces your Ghostbusters nerdism, you know?
Dude, I really have to get it now. Is it like first person or third person?
First.
Ooh, that's a good idea for that.
It's very similar to, was it literally just called Ghostbusters, the video game, Corey?
Yep, I think so.
The first one they did. Yeah.
Both should be played, though.
Ha. Oh, mini game. Hey.
That's what you can get at the movie theaters for the popcorn buckets.
Mm.
The stuff he's showing the kids.
I mean, what else is summer school for? I don't know. I've never been.
Yeah. Might not want to open it, homie. Mm. Mm-mm. I love continuations. This is Ghostbusters 3. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not a fan of reboots, remakes, unless it's really, really totally different and not copying or redoing a story. I like expanding or continuing.
Yes.
Like even the Zorro movies, Antonio Banderas, they continued the story after the first Zorro.
Yeah.
Handed the torch down. So I'm really digging this.
And I think that's where this movie succeeds rather than the 2016 film, is like they completely forgot what made Ghostbusters great, and like they didn't want to acknowledge the previous films. It was their whole new theme, and this one, it embraces it.
Yeah.
Like Red Hot Outlaw said, love
Do you
this. It
see
really
this?
embraces the past.
See what Wonder Wife just brought me?
But
A crunch
Thank
bar.
If you recall, in the first Ghostbusters
Yeah.
movie, Bill Murray, Peter Venkman's just like, "Here you go, Egon. You've earned this. You're the best."
There's
That's
a
awesome.
crunch bar in this movie, I believe, as well.
Blech.
Beyond that said, "That's a good woman." Shout out to Wonder Wife. Oracle's clock there says, "Oh, she is so cute."
Ah!
It's a good question. You going to share that, TBC?
No.
You released it. That's bad.
Trick.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. We should do that sometime. We should make sure we have like the same thing.
Oh. I found a good place that replaces your front windshield for $270. That. What I like about these kids, which I'm feeling the next group, they all have distinctive hairstyles. And the Ghostbuster action figures, they all had distinct hairstyles. Or the cartoon. Ugh.
Those are.
See, I feel like it's raising the bar from the type of ghost villain in Ghostbusters 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
His name is Vigo.
I think we might see some Vigo in 2 in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Cool if there was a little reference of Vigo or the painting, you know, that has all the Ghostbusters and Oscar's little baby.
The paint job of their cars are very Ghostbuster-like here. Like, slightly. Oh, never mind. I was just tripping. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look, the white and the red.
Yep.
Oh, dang. Isn't that where the ghost went? Oh. Vigo. Man, that's a good shot. I hope that's like no CGI. I don't think so.
Thanks, Oracle. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. Hashtag Battalion. Sure, he's got dumped like a truck.
Whoa. They all heard that, right? Oh, shoot. They definitely did. I feel like if I left and passed on my family, see all my stuff, like, oh, this junk, and someone else would be like, oh my gosh. Please don't disconnect. All right, good.
I think Jason Reitman had so much fun with this particular set because you could just tell he like threw around so many little Easter eggs. Like here,
all
the
these details.
spores of molds, of fungus, you know.
Mm.
Definitely.
Obviously, the Ghostbuster suit. And the
Crunch
Crunch
Bar.
Bar.
Yeah. Does she have the same prescription? Do you guys know how much in the story those backpacks weigh? Or packs?
Wasn't it like, oh God. Isn't that addressed in the second movie? Isn't it like 30 to 40 pounds, something like that?
Oh wow.
£35.
Nice in the middle.
That's why Bill Murray kind of makes the joke in the second one where he's just like, oh, this is heavy.
That's right.
Thank you, guys. I was wondering because in a lightsaber handle is that like 15, 20 pounds weight or something?
No.
10. Or 10 pounds. I forget. Hey. Oh, look at all the other YouTube links.
Yeah.
No, that channel though. No. or code that, you know, it's not there yet, guys. We will one day.
You guys ever see that CGI movie, animated movie, Epic? It's actually pretty good. The scientist is very Rick Moranis like, and it's all about shrinking and a whole society of tiny people and nature. It's actually pretty smart. It's pretty cool. It didn't do well. It's hard to go up against Disney's like their CGI movies and Pixar.
Oh, I remember the first time sitting in theaters and when this scene comes up and you hear the sound and Chills, man. Chills.
Mm.
I didn't get to see any of the Ghostbuster films in theater. I didn't bother with the 2016 one. I ended up renting that and seeing it in a Dolby theater, and you just hear the charge up. It was like, ooh.
Yeah, I saw them as soon as they came out on VHS. We rented them, and then we got 2 VCRs and recorded them, so we kind of pretty much bootlegged them all. Ooh. I didn't see the 2016 Elseworld one.
Welcome. Just watching some Ghostbusters Afterlife.
We're this far in-ish.
Or, just start from the beginning. Watch it with us. Replay crew, you know what to do. Comment all the way through. Ooh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Huh? Seriously, this kid has that Ryan Reynolds charm. Killing me. It's probably a pigeon. Give me the gun. Ooh.
Perry says it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We used to roast them by the fireplace. Ain't that the truth, Redhead Outlaw?
Mm-hmm.
Since we're kind of getting close to it, you want to know like one of the best things to roast on a campfire? A peep.
What?
That makes sense.
Dude, I tried in college. We had a bonfire and I had some peeps and I put it on a stick and I was like, what the hell?
Wait, peeps? Like Easter peeps?
Yes, Easter peeps, bro. The sugar crystals on the outside caramelizes and it's so soft. Like it doesn't take long at all. And it's mind blowing, yo. Mind
Interesting.
blowing.
I'll stick
So
with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh.
Do you know who voices the Muncher Trey?
I know in the first movie, Ivan Reitman did the voice for Slimer. I'm gonna guess, did Jason do it this round?
Actually, no.
Who?
Josh Gad voiced and did the sound effects for Muncher here. Yeah, supposedly him and Jason Reitman bumped into each other at the studio lot, and he was like, "Oh yeah, doing Ghostbusters."
I actually just found out recently. McKenna Grace, who plays Phoebe, was talking about how when she was younger, she would go to the Sony lot, for auditions, and she made it a point to stop by the Ghostbusters Ecto One to take pictures by it all the time because she was like such a big Ghostbusters fan. So, talk about full circle moment, being able to be a Ghostbuster herself now.
Right.
Oh,
I forgot where I put the picture of it, either on my Facebook or Instagram. But one of the cinematographers I used to work for back in the day, he worked with a guy who owned the Ghostbuster car, and it was in the back lot or their parking lot. I think he sold it at some point, but it was cool to see it there. Oh,
the car's so cool.
I mean, someone's got to be the driver of the team. Hey, there you go. He's got it. Those cops. I want cheese sticks.
Right. How awesome would it be to drive that? Right.
I had that last night, Oracles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, leftover. Yeah.
Careful what you ask for. With such cool upgrades too.
Right?
It's retro just enough to feel within this universe to not be so like, whoa, that's way too crazy. But just like man-made enough to be like, yeah, that's something they could have come up with.
In the trailer for Frozen Empire, I saw they had a drone one.
Yeah, that looks so cool. I can't wait for the drone.
Yeah, I actually pulled a note and I saw that the Ecto One. Actually, I won't say it quite yet because Koji hasn't seen it yet. about one of the
Ooh.
upgrades, though.
I'm excited. Oh, Ghost Town. Oh, there's evidence. More evidence.
Awesome. Ruh-roh. Run.
So the Ecto One gunner seat was actually used in the real Ghostbusters 1986. I heard.
Oh yeah, the cartoon.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
in one of the Ecto One toys, but not any of the movies, the '84, the '89 movies. But Winston, being the big mechanic for the guy, he was upset that the Ecto One was in a starting state and did a bunch of upgrades to it.
Mm.
Oh, the cops. I like the classic green screen when they're driving.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Give me classic Star Wars vibes. Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Ah! This is like first day her brother's driving, so that's very scary. Ooh. Oh. Ah. Good, there's witnesses to know they're not crazy.
Oh, great shot.
Man, those drifts and brake turns. Hey, they're not giving up. I think they need to give more wheels, make a monster truck version of this car.
Mm.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, they can go over more terrain.
Sunday.
This is one thing the video game needs, the Spirits Unleashed. Let us take it to the streets,
Ooh.
Mm.
Nice.
Yay! Get inside! No! Oh. Whew. Oh, they both did the break turn.
One in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow.
Be slow.
They need a place to store them, though, right?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. They don't have a storage device other than that.
Yeah, so they can only capture one at a time. The top of that mountain looks almost like Slimer's face with 3 eyes.
What? Twinkie.
Oh no, they're gonna release it to punks.
Got the jail scene.
Yeah. Hey. Name is spacing, but this guy's in a lot of movies and shows.
Yeah,
this guy?
Right. Yeah, wood button.
He was can't get right in life.
Ghostbusters.
Yep. Halo.
Yep, Soren from Halo.
Yep. He's in Payday 2 game.
I think he was in Blade the series also. He's been
Almost
in a lot of
Heroes.
stuff. There we go.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
is in Almost Heroes. I forgot about that. Is that your prerogative?
Hey. There's a small Adam West like Batman tones, like sliding down the pole, the red phone that Ghostbusters always had. Damn. I think it's a grandfather. It's his father, her father.
Love that. Right.
Mm.
Yeah, he was the grandfather. Mm.
Hi, I'm Jay.
Yeah. Caught in the crossfire.
Quick draw, baby.
He's like, I don't know what the hell to do with it.
No, don't keep it.
I said this during our review, but I think the best thing about Paul Rudd with his character is like he is the little kid that watched the first Ghostbusters movies grow up, and this is totally how we would react if we saw the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being like,
He's
this is
us.
awesome. Yeah, he's literally us.
Actually, going sideways is a good thing. This one's good. Oh, we got some Chica's action. Keep going, bro. It's gonna move from here to there. Oh, don't kill the mood. Oh, but she still likes it. Oh, that's great. Love is in the air. I'm glad I bought this movie for this, by the way, guys.
Mm.
Yeah, I brought up Epic because the scientist reminds me of a Rick Moranis, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids kind of Egon thing. His relationship broke up and he went to a farm to do his study and broke his relationship up with his wife. Then his daughter goes to move with him. She's like, I don't get you why you do this. I'm getting those vibes. But now it's the daughter and the mom, or the daughter and the parent. Switched around. She's the scientist. Add it to my watch party. Dang.
Right.
Her complaint about her daughter is kind of like she's doing the same thing to her daughter as like shutting her out, you know?
Mm.
Sometimes with parent and child, when they have a disagreement like in their relationship, it's usually because they're doing the same thing to each other, just kind of differently. That's a clean store.
Right? And they're stocked up.
Yeah, everything's front faced. Well, this is a small town, not a lot of people to ruin everything. Marshmallows. I was gonna say earlier, what I like to do when I roast marshmallows, I roast the outside part, then I pull it off, and then I roast the inside part, and then eat it that way. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's your baby one. You rub your eyes.
I would so eat it.
It's like you poke the stomach, and it's the Pillsbury Doughboy going. Oh, face plant. It's adorable.
Eat them.
No. He
No.
just wants to cuddle, bro. Don't eat him. Oh, F you, buddy. Now eat him.
Yeah, eat them all. They should all be eaten. Yeah.
Oh, they got one. All the marshmallow guts. Clean up in aisle 7. Oh, this is gory. Oh, dang! What were we talking about earlier?
What are you doing? We're burying you.
This is pretty evil.
Oh,
Think about it. They're all into killing each other and sacrificing. Ugh. Oh,
What's
no,
the
no.
matter?
Oh,
Marshmallow fluff.
whoa.
I'm so glad they used
Animatronics?
for this.
Yeah. No, it's great. I feel CGI should just enhance stuff, not just take over everything, you know? Because then with the actual model that's there, you get the lighting right for the CGI stuff.
Mm.
And that's key, I think.
Well,
Oh,
it's kind of like
damn.
what made Jurassic Park so solid is like the
Mm,
use of animatronics and then switching it over to CGI. It made it more believable to the human eye, you know?
definitely. Oh, the tire. Damn. This truly is the next generation. I love it. Everyone else is listening in. The chat's getting excited for Paul Rudd here.
Yep.
Nope.
That's hilarious. Not letting out here. She said, "Yikes!" Well, we all know who the keymaster is. I volunteer as gatekeeper. I will pay tribute. Dang, Carrie Kelly's telling her get in line. Oracle calming everybody down. Let it settle down. Let it settle down.
9 lives, Carrie Kelly, Oracle. Missed you last night. I'm curious. You might have been Juan Bin fans. A lot of ladies do. Oh dang, that was the same face.
You ain't God.
Highly recommend it, Carrie. All you. Butler. Oh,
Trey.
When
If
someone
asks, if you are a god,
you say yes. It's so crazy to me that is J.K. Simmons.
oh wow! If you didn't say it, I would probably want to look for it.
Right? Yeah.
Unless he gets up and starts talking.
I mean, Ivo Shandor being a big, reference in the first Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like such a small little thing that I was like, oh my God, they got such a big actor. I wonder if J.K. Simmons was just a huge Ghostbusters fan.
I mean, it's such an iconic hero, comic book like story and series. Ghostbusters is just great, yo.
I heard they actually had to adjust that.
Oh,
Because
really?
the film was originally supposed to come out in 2020, but it got pushed back because of COVID. So they had to go in and re-CGI it.
No, good job. Good job. But that does suck. Someone had to work late hours. Oh. Don't lean in too much. Get back.
Across
Ooh.
the streams.
Ah.
We know a thing or two. We need to fill in this hole. Cover milk with cement. Exactly, Nine Lives.
We farmers?
Yep.
Oh,
We
Farmers
know a thing or
insurance.
two.
the
I said we
we
know.
are farmers.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, we know a thing or two.
Because it's J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
Great insurance company. Yeah, I mean they're staying watch over, the bottomless hell pit, so that's wonderful insurance. 24-hour service right there. Not a sponsor.
Well, the Ghostbuster guns are, keeping that insured.
Yep.
Hey, she's getting curious. Cool. She's gonna be a believer.
Right, Oracle. The father-daughter story is great.
It's cool because it also shows what the kind ghosts do. They try and communicate with
It
people. They
does. It
love and
gives us a
care.
little bit of a different side of it, right?
Because they're always attacking the restless ghosts or the mean ones, angry spirits, and whatever. Eh? Girl. Oh.
Yep, sorry, Nine Lives been out here. What a lovely city.
Oh. Donut holes. Oh dang! Oh yeah, they got him too.
Breathe.
Oh yeah.
Sigourney Weaver's gorgeous and badass.
My first crush because of this movie and Alien. Oh yeah. I will say in the 1984 Ghostbusters, yeah, when she gets the whole makeup and the weird.
You like possessed Sigourney Weaver, huh?
What's that? The possessed Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah.
Bill Murray's a good man. I don't know if I have the same control. That was in his position. It sounds like there's two people already in there. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell Sarah.
She already knows. She was watching it with me. She asked the same question. She's like, if that was me and you found out I was possessed, what would you do? And I was just like, I'm sure I was the key master.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. There's a. I just heard a bunch of Robos. What?
You could tell the actors had so much fun with that scene. They're like,
Yeah.
let's just comedy the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a beaut.
Oh yeah, he could eat through it.
Yeah.
Hey. The Ghostbuster glider in Fortnite makes that same sound.
Does it?
Yeah. I hope they release
That's
it soon.
awesome.
Yep, very Ghostbuster 2 vibes right now. Oh.
I remember seeing those lights and just the armed trailer and immediately knowing who it was.
Oh. She just wanted her poochies back more than the dude.
I was just saying, Trey, I remember seeing like the early trailer of like those beams coming out and then like the hand and just like knowing right away who it was.
That was crazy. That was like one of your like most incredible, like that's Gozer. And I was like, what? Like how? How did you see that?
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Trevor H. Round Super Reporter.
Oh yeah.
Emma Portner
Mm.
plays Gozer.
Who does?
Emma Portner.
Same kind of turn, the drift turn that the grandfather did around that spot. Yeah. But there's a third one, right?
You did, little guy. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Oh, don't get me nervous. Ah, he almost made a perfect turn.
Hmm.
Hmm. Goes.
Ruh-roh. I did look it up, and Olivia Wilde is the like main person face gozer that you see, but the other girl that Corey mentioned, she did like most of the like the body work, like for the CGI.
Hmm.
So this is probably Emma Portner here, but when you see
Oh,
like
doing the mocap,
yeah,
motion capture. Oh no, that's the same problem as before. Oh damn.
Hmm.
Hey.
Shout out Dex Unlimited.
Mhm. Yee. Oh.
She's done crossing the street.
Oh. Oh, that's poetic. The new Egon, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Need all four, baby. Mm, there you go. Woo!
Hmm.
That's awesome. Hey. Man, Corey, what's up with today and yesterday? All these hugs,
Right?
man.
Mhm.
Woo. Hey, 9 lives.
Damn it, Trey.
Got a little smudge.
So good.
They have to add that last part.
Oh, they really twisted the knife there. Ooh.
And we'll let the credits go because there's some scenes. KJ.
Ah, thank you.
In the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
I like when they say based on and then the original, you know?
Mhm.
That's respects.
Ghostbusters. I'm afraid no ghost.
Slap
Very
bassy
pro
time.
wrestling. Oh, sorry, go on.
Slap bassy time.
I mean, this is their theme song, you know?
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Means fire in the Fifth Element. I was like, where is Sigourney Weaver? Then there she is.
you know, and then there's one more. There's one more. So keep your movie going.
Oh, all right. All right.
This movie, even with like, there's so many things that are like, oh man, if they just, I remember watching it sitting in theaters. We didn't know if there was post credits, but I always sit and listen to the credits. You know, I always music, you know, to give all the people who worked on the movie their respect.
Yeah.
And when I remember watching, like, this movie was near perfect. There's just a couple of things I needed, and then that scene came up, and I was like, got it. It's so good, man. You could just tell. I mean, it's made by the original director's son. There's love there. He was on set growing up with these guys, so he knows them, their family. And I think that's what really was, you know, what made the difference with this movie. It was made by someone who loved Ghostbusters and wanted to, what we always talk about, Corey and I, on our channel, when any time someone wants to bring back a old franchise or anything like that, honor the past and embrace the future, right? If you honor the past, then you'll get the fans who are the ones that are going to go see the movie, right? And if they spread the word of mouth that it's like, yes, this was freaking awesome, then the new generation will follow around, you know, because it's going to be the parents, you know, or people like Corey and I, who our parents showed us this movie, you know, Ghostbusters, and the first one and the second one, and then that's what led us to seeing this movie. And they did this one right, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a perfect handing the torch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that this one's going to be a March release.
What's that, Corey?
It's interesting that this one's a March release.
Yeah, because the what was the last one? October or November?
So I think this one was December as well.
Was it December?
I want to say this one was December.
I know it was like Q4 of, what was it, 2021? And they just did a really solid job, I feel like, with it, to where I think it was very smart of them to kind of use the Spangler family as the passing of the torch, because in a way, already you have some care for them, right? Rather than completely introducing brand new characters who we don't really have any care for, to have kind of that family tie to it, and how important Egon Spangler is to us because of Harold Ramis, right? The fans were immediately like, "Oh, this is cool. I know where they're going with this." To make it kind of like a family affair now. And I just love with the second one, they're continuing it. They're not. Yes, they're introducing new characters to the group, but it's still our main group. And the original cast appears they're going to be in there from the trailer.
Heck.
So, Frozen
Heck yeah.
Empire coming out next weekend, ladies and gentlemen. If tickets are available now, Sarah and I got our tickets for Thursday. Corey, did you get your tickets yet, mister?
No, I can't buy tickets yet.
Oh, why they don't have it yet, huh?
Well, they will have it. They just haven't released next week's
Pre-order
lineup
tickets yet? Gotcha. Yeah. What was your general thoughts, Coach Jay?
I love this movie. It really feels like a seamless continuation.
That's a good
Because
way of putting
obviously
it.
so many it's like 2 decades since, a little over 2 decades since the second one.
Yeah.
And all that time passed, they used it like in the story too. And I feel they just pick up where they left off in 2 decades later, and they filled in the gaps over that phone call, what happened. And I love it. I'm glad I got this. I'm glad I got to see it the first time.
3 decades later.
3 whole
1989, 2021.
Dang,
Ooh.
I'm 4 decades old, so that makes sense. Dang. No, I really, really like this. It feels like a Ghostbusters movie through and through. And I like that it didn't drag on, because they had to rediscover being Ghostbusters. Discovering the equipment. They already were aware of the Ghostbusters before, so they knew about trapping and all that. So it reintroduced new people who didn't know what's going on, but also continued quick enough to what we expect to see. It didn't drag on too long. That's why I worry about some of these. And it was just great. I love it. Ghostbusters 3.
Well, and here we go.
Aww. Hey. Hey.
I hope they build on that.
I think they will. I think that's gonna lead us into Frozen Empire, man. Oh,
That was good.
and this is the proof right here. To Rotten Tomatoes, which we never look at as like actual good grading.
Rotten Tomatoes.
The critics gave this film a 64%. I don't know how you do that, but you know
You
what?
do it without a heart.
Exactly.
That's
The
right.
audience score, though, which I do pay attention to because I think that's who you listen to.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
94.
Hey,
So, it's a freaking amazing film, man. And
that was good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it. I love it a lot.
I do too.
Now
This
that
is
you
the best
saw,
way I saw it, man, with you guys.
oh, Cole J, that means a lot.
Seriously,
So first
this is
time
great.
watching it, you've seen the first two. Now you've seen the actual direct sequel, the third movie here, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Frozen Empire. Does this film make you go like, yes? Now I can't wait for Frozen Empire.
Yeah, I'm seeing that in theaters next week. There's no shot of a doubt.
Ooh,
I'm sold. I'm doing it. It's happening. I know the theater I want to see it at too.
Oh, so are you gonna go like? Are you gonna try to do like Dolby IMAX with it, or?
No. There's a cozy theater that's nice and big and recliners. So I was like, I'll do that.
Nice.
And, if there is IMAX, I'll do that too. I think they have one where I saw Godzilla -1. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'm sold just now, so I'm making plans as I think about it.
What sold it for you? Like, what for you as someone who enjoyed the first two movies? What was it about this particular film that you're like, you know what, they were on to something here, and I can't wait to see what they do next.
Honest, it had a good motif. It really captured in today's audience, like this generation with the cast and the type of energy with the actors today or the generation today. But it really felt like an 80s film, like even the technical aspects with using classic green screen, minimal CGI, but I think they used a lot. But it really shot and felt, and even with the music, it felt like it was made in the 80s, only today. That's the best way I could explain it. And it still had that same energy. It's took me back to like watching Ghostbusters for the first time, but a new adventure. And it was nothing over, like, it wasn't like seeing a different narrative. Like, it wasn't like a Michael Bay, Ghostbusters, like with extra explosions or something that's like not Ghostbusters tone, adventure, the heart, the comedy was the same energy as the Ghostbusters. And it's just this, I can't say a bad thing about it in the terms of Ghostbusters. It was totally in the spirit and vein of Ghostbusters. Everything you love about it is captured here. I didn't even see the Elseworlds one, the one where it's all gender swapped or whatever.
Yeah.
It did pique my interest, but I never bothered to get around seeing it. And I think that's why I never bothered around getting to see this one, because I think it was supposed to come out at the time, then it didn't, and I was busy. I wasn't really boycotting or anything. I just never got around to it. And I should have, but I'm glad I watched it this way, because then next week the sequel's coming out. I don't have to wait that long. You just have to wait forever. And yeah, it just felt like a solid 100% pure energy Ghostbusters magic, and it captured everything. I liked it a lot. Upgraded enough, but didn't change anything. But gave us a new adventure.
I agree. I mean, yes, it brought back the old villain Gozer into it, and you kind of see some of the similar things with it. But I think the important part about it is that the focus was on the Spangler family, and kind of that healing that goes into it. And I also think, in a way, it was kind of, I'm glad they were able to get the Ramis family involved, and they agreed to have his character and his likeness used in the movie, because I think it was so powerful. And I think this movie especially is super powerful to Jason Reitman, knowing that it's his dad that plays Egon, and he passed away shortly after this film. So I think for him, it just adds on to that bit of weight. And I think someone said it in the chat, and it kind of almost made me tear up as I was reading it. 9 Lives, where it says it tugs on the heartstring with that Egon story, especially with me, because I would give anything for another day with my dad.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I think everyone has that person that like they just wish they could have spent one more day with, or say something that they wanted to say, but in a way they didn't even need to say. It was just all through, they kind of understanding that, when she goes down and sees his office, and that he really did care about her, and he was on her, it was on her mind. She was on his mind all that time. And I think it's just one of those things, man. You could just tell this movie was made with love and someone who actually cares about the franchise, rather than, I think sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I think sometimes you have to be careful of it. I think you have to like, I get when some directors, some people want to go like, well, I want to do my complete own thing. I want to give it my own flair, and you're just going to have to like it, because if you just like the old stuff, you're living in the past, where it's like, no. Like, if you want to get the old fans back, you gotta tip your hat to them. Like, thank you for making it a franchise in the first place. And I think just like Top Gun Maverick did, and Ghostbusters Afterlife did, there's some of these films that did such a great job tipping their hats to the fans. And now I think with Frozen Empire, we got the nod, right? The tip of the hat to the fans. This film, I think, is going to now be the injection seat into the future of where this franchise is going to go, which is very exciting to me. It's still honoring the past, but now it's the full-on embrace the future for what is to come with Ghostbusters. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire coming out next weekend. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Koj, because I know we have to start wrapping up soon. What do you got coming up on your channel, my man?
Oh, we're not doing letting Koj do a rating?
Oh, sure. Well, sure. Yeah, no. We can do Koj. So I figured because you and I did our review, I was like, we already.
Do you remember what our rating was?
I probably gave it like a 9.4.
Actually, Trey, no, we didn't. Yeah,
no?
Yeah. So this was the time when we
didn't do ratings.
Scores. No, we did. We've always done ratings, but we actually combined our scores and did an official Bat Channel rating, and the official Bat Channel rating was an 8.8.
We said an 8.8.
We combined our scores.
I am quite beside myself.
Average was 8.8. And that's
who drops that? Who dropped the ball on that?
It was you. It was
me.
Yeah.
How?
Just you're a very hard scorer. I gave it a little bit higher, but the rankings together was an 8.8. That said, after watching it the numerous times that we have, does their rating change? As well as I want to hear Koj's rating first. So I'll let you start to think that in, but I want to hear what Koj has to rate it himself.
Oh, 9.5.
Masterpiece level.
Solid. Yep.
Yeah.
Hit on nose everywhere. The pacing, the heart, the story, like even like his likeness and seeing them again. Like you were saying, we always want one last thing to say to somebody that we miss that's no longer here, but they didn't say anything. And then looking back at this, I think sometimes it's not, we don't need to say anything. We just want to be in their presence again. And that's enough.
Yes. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
So 9.5, man.
9.5 is a great score, man.
Yeah, it is. This hit it on the nose. This is great.
And the funny part, I'm surprised. I wonder, I'll have to rewatch our review and see what exactly did I say that I was like,
It would be perfect if the mom and daughter had more of a reconciliation. Is that the word?
Or kind of a
moment,
understanding.
Yeah. That kind of got lost in all the hecticness, which is understandable.
Yeah.
I think when the or when the legends showed up that they kind of took away that. But that's okay. That's okay. I just
Yeah.
kind of wish they had an extra scene or moment at the end for them and the kids. But that's
a
okay.
good point. Yeah. No,
That's
no,
the only thing I felt was missing. Everything
okay.
else was on the nose.
I mean, damn, yeah. See, look at me now. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch and be like, why did Trey thought the way he did before?
That is interesting, though. I am
But
curious too.
this is the beautiful part of like, how do films age with us, you know? And some
Mm.
movies age like a fine
Yeah.
whiskey, and some movies are kind of like, yeah. I don't know why. Like a great example, the Batman film. First time I watched that, I was like, ooh, there's some cool things going on here. And then the rewatchability for me with the Batman film has gone significantly down, and I don't really bother with it. It's one of the few Batman films I don't own. And I will
Watched the
say, I mean,
movies like
granted,
that.
it's on streaming everywhere, so it's easy to find. But to me,
favorite
this one has
Ghostbuster was
aged
in
really
there.
well. You know, this one has like, I can like rewatching it again. I'm filled with the same nostalgic feelings that I got before. And Corey has brought up a point that to me has kind of changed a little bit of the way of how I score movies. So my score has kind of adjusted over time, where Corey looks at it as it already starts. Correct me if I'm wrong, Corey. You kind of look at it already starts from a perfect score, and basically, if you go through it and you go like, "Well, it didn't do this for me. It didn't do that for me," you know. So that way, if you end the movie going like, "There's nothing I would change. There's nothing I would do different," you know, you leave it at the high score essentially.
Kind of. That's kind of. It's more of like when I see a movie and I see it like be a super awesome movie. I did like and like I'm having trouble scoring it because it's so awesome. Then I start to think about like what was it missing? What do I need? What would have liked to see more? And rate it from there. So like
Gotcha.
Top Gun Maverick, that's my first ever above perfect score because there's nothing more that could have been added to that. It was the perfect plus film, you know. And I've seen that movie still 1,000 times since, you know.
That's your jam. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
So looking at it through those kind of eyes of how Corey does it, there's not a lot I would do differently with it. You know, to me, it's just a solid film. And to me, it improves the original films in a way, because we see the progression of Egon Spengler's characters and kind of his friendship with the other Ghostbusters, but also Winston. That post-credit scene with Winston like melts me. Like
For the Winston fans.
Right? I always felt like Winston sometimes gets forgotten in the first two Ghostbusters movies. As much as I love the first Ghostbuster films, I feel like there's moments where they kind of sideline him. And it's just the trio, which the trio is so strong that like I kind of get it. You kind of do forget Ernie Hudson, which I don't want to, because every time I see him on screen, I'm like, my man, I love
sex appeal.
Sex appeal, right?
Well, he's very grounded and smooth talking. Not smooth talking, but
he's the
always
working
like,
man, you know?
Yeah. And everyone has this boisterous or quirky type of personality in their talk. And he's the kind of smooth, calm, collected talking one, because he kind of like grounds them in a cooler way.
Yeah.
So in a way, he's the sexy one.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm with Koj.
I like how confident he is.
Yeah, I agree. I think it has bumped up to like a 9.5 for me.
So I was about to say, I feel like we could easily say our average has gone up a point. I could say 9.8.
Oh, a full 9.8. Yeah. The only reason why I'm skittish to give it a 9.8 is like,
you hate being so close to perfection.
Well, not just that, but like to me, the first Ghostbusters, like, I try to compare it a little bit to the first Ghostbusters, and to me, the first Ghostbusters is a unicorn of a film. You know, like to me, I scratch my head on that one. It's just like, how did they make that movie work? Like it's rewatching it again. I was like, that's a film that I can't think of how you could possibly make that movie better. So that's why it's kind of like I can't. Part of me is like I can't give it a score better than the original because the original is there, right?
Because it's the first one. It did the groundwork. It's its own world. It wrote its own
it set
rules.
up the
You
characters.
can't really
It had
compare
the
it to
much
anything
harder
else.
task in a way.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah, because all the discovery in it.
Yeah, and the surprise is gone, which is why I think I still love the second one, but I think the kind of the common thing amongst fans is that the second one doesn't quite do it of what the first one does, but there's still iconic moments
I
in
like
the
them both
second one.
equally.
Me too.
You know,
I can't take them apart.
I'm the same way. Like if I'm watching the first one, the second one, I'm gonna watch the 2nd one. You know, like it doesn't. They don't get separated.
I'm down then for a 9.5 bat.
It's in the
channel
masterpiece
already.
ranges. I know some people are like, "What the hell? Like, how could you call this a masterpiece?" And it's like,
how could you not? That's my argument, honestly.
To me,
I love this thing.
Sometimes it is personal, like feelings.
It
like,
just-
what does this do for you? And
It
it
just
hits every time.
means, Trey, it just means that if we're going to be flying, overseas, cross countries, we're going to make sure we bring a few extra, pay that extra luggage fee for a few extra movies, So when we go into the island and we have our island movies, boom, we still got all the good ones. We got all the good ones.
I like that, Corey.
Pay for the extra luggage.
I dig that.
Man.
What's up, Ryan? It's great to see you. Well, Koj, tell us what you got coming up on your channel. I know you have a watch party coming up that I'm excited for.
Yeah. March 29th, I'm doing a watch party of another Korean cinema selection that I like from my selection. I just said selection twice. So that's March 29th. You guys are invited. I know Super Corey, I think you're definitely coming. Love to have you, Trey, and the whole battalion there. I love how you guys showed up for Along with the Gods. That made it extra special. Thank you so much, everybody. Hoping to do I'm going to be doing more of those and letting you all know 2 or 3 weeks in advance so everyone can get their schedules ready. And that's going to be cool. That'll be 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I think I'm going to hold on that. I think it's a Friday or Saturday. I'll have to, whatever the 29th is. And yeah, that's the next one. Other than that, I got other, my podcast, Koji's Corner, is back, and I'm doing some other gameplay stuff, the usual. But yeah, the watch party, that's the one I'm really excited about. And every Tuesday with these beautiful gentlemen, we have premieres of our Super Sentai watch party. So definitely check that out. And they all have replay value. So if you can't make it, I'll be, one tier for you. All the people who can't make it. Ah, there you go. You got your Guardian Beast. And yeah, you could always do the replay if you can't make it. But it's great to be there because it's fun to interact with all you people. And yeah, that's what I got.
Love it, guys. You already know, like and subscribe to our boy Koj. Help him get to Koj. I think we're approaching a milestone soon, aren't we? Like, is it 800? Right? Am I thinking right? Or is it 600?
600?
600? Yeah, that's right. 600.
My channel's still a baby in comparison to you guys.
No,
Let's get you guys to 3,000. Everyone like and subscribe to the channel.
You're too kind, my man. But seriously, guys, we're having a lot of fun over at Koj's channel, especially with Super Sentai. I'm sad this season is coming to an end, and we're gonna have to start with a whole new group of new Zoo Rangers. But we're going to be having a damn good time over there. So make sure you guys check that out. And then for our channel, a couple of big things we have coming up. One, we do have a special video that kudos to our boy Orkin Beans 14 and Koj with this crazy cool idea. They're going to be doing a Kaiju Wrestling Federation video to help get us psyched up for Godzilla Kong the New Empire. Super stoked for that.
Y'all need to see it. Don't give any more giveaways.
I'm not going to give any more. I'm not going to give any more. Wait, I'm going to be working on that video actually today. And then we are going to be doing a couple of reaction videos that I know are late, but like I said, just been so busy lately at work. I haven't been able to finish editing it. But our Twisters trailer reaction is going to be coming out next week. along with the new Godzilla Kong, the new Empire final trailer that just came out yesterday. We're going to be doing a trailer reaction to that. Might do a soundtrack reaction because if I heard correctly, I think Tom Hokenborg actually released a Godzilla X Kong soundtrack for it, so we might do something like that. But also next Saturday we will be doing, to get us ready for Godzilla and Kong, we're going to be doing a Godzilla versus Kong watch party, just like we did with Ghostbusters, to help get us into that for the next week after that. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for our channel. Replay crew, comment down below. Let us know what you got going on and what you guys think about Ghostbusters Afterlife. And if you got your tickets to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, because we're going to be doing a movie review on that pretty soon here. Corey, why do you always use my channel chat to say Team Kong? Everyone knows you're full of it.
Team Kong, baby. Team
Guys,
Kong.
just want to say to the battalion, thank you so much again for hanging out with us. I know it's been a while. I appreciate you guys' patience. We're going to be back up and running as soon as I do a better job with time management and getting some more rest. But I appreciate you guys so much. Be good to each other. Be kind. Go get your tickets for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire coming out March 22nd. Seeing the best screen possible, because I heard a little report that said 64% of Americans would prefer to watch movies streaming versus the theater. And I gotta be honest with you, there's
I like the attire.
All right. I mean, it's comfortable. Don't get me wrong, it's comfortable streaming. But if you would have told me I could have saw movies like Rebel Moon or just about any other Max movie that came out or any of those streaming services in the theater, I would have preferred the theater a billion times more. So
the screen, the sound, and that rare moment when people you don't know in the theater react the same way you do, in joy or pain or applause, is priceless.
Just like Godzilla -1, hearing people like tear up at certain scenes, man, like it hits on a whole nother level than you just sitting by yourself or with your significant other watching a movie on the couch. Like, yes, it's comfortable, but there's nothing that beats that theatrical experience. So go support Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Hope to see you guys there for our review. Wonder Wife and I will probably do a quick little review, and then we'll do a live show review with the whole gang that sees it to kind of give our final thoughts on and breakdown of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, maybe where we think they could go with a third movie. But we hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Make sure to smash that like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I am your host, Trey, with Super Bro Corey and our boy Koj. Subscribe to his channel. Do it. Just do it. And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Same bat time.
Same bat channel. Who are you going to call, guys? You already know.
Ghostbusters!
Something strange in the